Ayo, welcome to Cut the Finish, the wrestling podcast with Dillon,
Nick,
and we have officially spoiled ourselves on tonight's AEW Double or Nothing pay-per-view.
Yeah, at the time of recording this, Double or Nothing, AEW Double or Nothing is happening right now,
literally. And we chose not to get it because we didn't have any time.
You know what? We can
skip this one. There's not a lot of time. The card is good, but it's nothing that we really need to see.
It's not the greatest card AEW's put together. It's deep. It's good.
Yeah.
But it's skippable.
And then and
now we're following
literally minutes before we start the podcast.
Oh my God.
We found out that not only Athena FMA known as Ember Moon in WWE, but Stokely, who was known as Malcolm in WWE. I forgot what he was known as. Yeah. I forgot what he was known as elsewhere, but he's also there. They both are now all elite.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know who else is all elite? You know who else is made their return to AEW?
Wardlow.
MJF. Who no-showed the fan event, and the rumor was he probably wasn't going to
be there. And then the fans apparently started chanting, "You showed up."
Wow, that's amazing.
I don't know where that's going. Last I heard about all this MJF stuff was that he wanted more money.
Mm-hmm.
They was going to give him more money, but they wanted him to sign a longer contract, which he wasn't down for.
Right.
So I was like, well, I guess technically they both are technically right, because MJF does deserve a lot of money. He was there since the beginning.
Yeah.
But if I am AEW, I'm not about to give this guy a whole bunch of money for I do want to make sure he stays here.
So
I don't know.
In the world of
sports, usually they sign you onto a longer contract for more money.
And here's the reason why a lot of agents will tell them not to do that. If you're young and it's clear that you're going to be the guy, you want to be able. Teams want to sign you to a long-term contract,
right?
8, 9, 10 years that will expire when you're in your mid to late 30s, and so maybe early 40s.
Yeah,
and you're only going to make the money that you're worth at that point of signing that contract,
right?
And it's a good deal for the company, but it's a bad deal for that person signing the contract, because you might be better than where you were. Your stats might be higher than where you were when you signed, because MJF is like 23. So he signs a 3-year contract, he's still 26. And his value goes up.
Yep.
I'm assuming he still is doing what he's doing now.
Right.
So if I'm MJF, I want a short deal too. Pay me what I'm worth now.
And then if it works out,
I'll be a free agent in 3 years.
Yeah.
I'll be 26.
What if he asks for more money?
He will ask for more money.
Yeah.
He absolutely will ask for more money. And if you don't want to pay it to me, that's fine, because now I'm the highest free agent on the market.
Right.
Somebody's going to pay me, and this is what happens in sports all the time.
Yep.
Oh, the Cleveland Cavaliers don't want to pay LeBron James? Guess what?
I'm into the Heat.
The Miami Heat will pay that salary. Thank you very much. Happens in sports all the time. I kind of get MJF.
Yeah, I'm on the side of MJF because I'm always pro worker.
Here's the thing. Here's where I'm not on his side. He doesn't like that people are coming in and making
more money than him.
But it's CM Punk.
It's CM Punk.
It's
Samoa
Christian.
Joe.
It's Samoa Joe.
Bryan Danielson.
It's
William Regal. Well, I don't know if he's
William Regal.
He probably should be making more money than MJF.
But Adam Cole.
Adam Cole. Jeez.
These are people who went somewhere else,
got super big,
exactly,
and then now are coming to AEW to build up AEW.
Malachi Black, the Hardys. These people who put in the work.
Jeff Hardy, come on.
These people who put in the work. Chris Jericho. These people who put in the work, and they got their fan. They're bringing their fan base over to your company. The reason why you have as many fans as you have is because they came to see CM Punk, Adam Cole,
Chris Jericho,
They
came to see actual wrestling, and then they happened upon you. It's
okay, that's the end. So actual.
I know.
I mean, but
I guess to be fair, something different from WWE.
Okay, there we go. Man.
I just went cutthroat. I was like, man, I'm trying to see
for the jugular. Came here to see actual wrestling.
Let's see some actual.
I'm sure WWE didn't appreciate that.
Yeah, I know.
But it was MJF. But there's a right way and a wrong way to do some things. I don't think no showing fan fest where people have paid money to come see you. And I think you're still getting a cut of that too. Like, just don't, you can't not show up. Because there are people who are just, they have to pay for that. Fans pay for that. Fans pay for the pictures and the autographs and all that stuff. Yeah, you can't just not show up without a good, other than you just don't want to be there.
Yeah.
If something happens, something happens. But if you
right, like if there's something happening behind the scenes that's like, oh man, I ain't trying to be out here like this, then it's like, okay, I get it. But if it's just you just don't want to be there, and it's like, I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
Like, I know we're gonna get to the Sasha Banks Naomi thing.
That's another,
which is a similar sort of thing where it's like, our division sucks. There's no one to fight. Also, Sasha Banks doesn't want to lose to Ronda Rousey, which is like, okay, well,
that's a little bit of crybaby.
Yeah.
I don't really agree with that.
I don't agree with that part. I agree with the tag team division part.
I don't like that. So she didn't want to lose to Ronda Rousey as a tag team champion, and then have Naomi lose to Bianca Belair also as a tag team champion. Why are they putting them over when they're tag team champions and they could just be in a tag team match defending their championship?
I mean,
and they could possibly even go over.
Yeah.
Why split them up to be in a singles match when
to lose to both
and they're just gonna lose? I get I get why you're upset with that. I don't think walking out is the best way to do it to voice your displeasure, but I say I'm cool with, like, hey, if you're gonna do this, then just have us drop the belts. You're not doing anybody any favor.
I said once they left and once WWE was like, oh, we're going to do the tournament to decide the new title holders, I'm like, just get rid of them. You ain't about to do no tournament anytime soon.
And so apparently the rumors that they're going to have to bring up NXT women to fill out the tournament.
Just get rid of them.
Because they don't have enough. The women's tag team championship has been a complete failure.
And it was the thing that at least I said, like, man, they got all these women here that are just in tag teams for no reason. Just make some tag team championships. And they did. And then they started firing all those women.
They released more, so many women. They just didn't have.
They didn't have no one to fight.
So anyway,
just get rid of them.
Yeah. So do you want to just go over Double or Nothing?
Yeah, I'm like looking through like this list. At least I'm trying to.
Card?
Yeah.
All right, so I got the pre-show with Hookhausen versus
that is
Tony
what they call him.
That's Hookhausen.
Hookhausen sounds cool to me.
Versus Tony Nese and Smart Mark Sterling.
Oh, he wrestles? I know Smart Mark wrestle.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was just a homeboy.
I think since he's been in AEW, yeah, but I think he actually is a wrestler.
Okay,
I believe so. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I've never seen him wrestle, but he just looks like I feel like I've seen him wrestling.
Okay.
Which was, that was the pre-show. House of Black versus Death Triangle. How do you feel about House of Black?
Who's all in there? Is it Malachi Black?
Buddy Murphy.
Yeah.
That's not his name anymore, but I don't know.
Matthews.
Whatever.
I think.
Buddy Murphy and... the big guy. Brody Lee. No, not Brody Lee. Brody's... his name is Brody.
I'm trying to think. I can't remember that big dude.
Yeah. So...
I think that's cool. I thought the whole Malachi Black thing was cool. The eye thing and like the moose head or whatever that was. Mm-hmm. I'm cool with them. I always liked Buddy Murphy. Whatever.
Okay, but like they're specific. To me, it's a little Brody King. To me, it's a little. They need to do. I'm waiting for them to turn the corner. I feel like they're trying to do something. They're building towards something, but it's not quite there yet.
Are they like recruiting people? Is that like their thing?
Well, they did a thing with Julia Hart where it seemed like maybe she was maybe going to turn, but I don't know. I don't know.
House of Black.
I don't know, but they never really followed up on
that. Even that name of that faction, House of Black, sounds like something like big.
It is based on something.
Yeah.
If you ever hear Malachi Black talk about his characters, his interests, he's very much into like that sort of dark
arts.
Sure. Yeah, the dark arts. And but then it seemed like House of Black, his character, when he was in NXT and even now, is very. You can definitely tell like you kind of get an idea of like stuff that he thinks it makes for a good character, and House of Black kind of fits all of that too. Death Triangle is cool.
I mean,
if I had to pick, I don't. This match has probably already happened, but
it already happened.
I would go. I'll probably pick House of Black because they need to win.
They do need to
win. I don't think
wasn't because like the last time I remember Malachi Black being in was Cody Rhodes and that whole thing.
Oh, the Nightmare Family. Yeah, they did do something with it.
Was that Arn Anderson moment or was that later?
I don't remember anymore.
Pull out the Glock.
Britt Baker versus Ruby Soho in the women's One Heart Cup Finals. Ruby Soho has to win that.
Yeah, I'm curious if they're just going to put Britt Baker on like a losing streak soon.
She needs one.
Yeah.
She needs to start facing, Jamie Hayter's injured. But they need to start breaking up that group. Britt Baker's doing. It's time for her comeuppance.
I mean, that is true.
Every heel has to have.
Every time we see her in like a championship match, she always like comes out on top somehow.
And it's usually by
way of her and her people.
Yeah, exactly. So every heel has to have their comeuppance at some point. And I don't feel like she's really gotten hers. Yeah. I mean, she lost the women's title, but it needs to be now like
a real
an avalanche of her ass coming back together.
Right. I get you.
Ruby Soho, I think, should win that match. And I think it's important to see who does win that match because if Britt Baker wins that one, then she's officially the Charlotte of AEW. She's now the most overbooked person on AEW roster. She can't lose to anybody.
How dare she?
Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole. Who you got?
Ooh, I'm gonna say Samoa Joe. I'm just voting for Samoa Joe. That's my boy. I don't know who you vote for. You ain't
know who I'm voting for.
Yeah, you asked me that question like you didn't know.
I just let you have the floor because I didn't want to be the only one talking.
That's my boy. I gotta vote for Samoa Joe. He's from out here.
No, he's not.
He's not. He's not California. I don't know.
I think he's from like Huntington Beach or something like that.
There you go.
He's not from out here, but he's from out here.
He's out. He's not West Coast.
He's West Coast. He's LA, but he's not really. He's like from the beach or whatever.
I mean, listen.
I think he's
got your boy.
Wait a minute. Is that just where he's built from? Is he even from Huntington Beach?
I don't know. I thought he was.
You said that's your boy.
That is my boy. I still like him.
You don't know where he's from.
I don't.
Okay, he's from Orange County.
Get that further or closer?
That's whatever. Okay, he's from south of here.
That's fine.
That's fine. Adam Cole should win. Adam Cole needs a win. Samoa Joe's the ROH television champion. He's fine.
He sure is. Huh?
He doesn't need to. He's fine. And I think what's going to happen is he's going to probably get outside interference from his boys.
Red Dragon?
No, from Machismo.
Oh,
and his group.
I forget what
Jay Lethal.
Yeah,
Jay Lethal and his group. I think they're going to interfere in that match. Adam Cole.
Right.
And Red Dragon actually might show up because they're not on this card.
That's his name. Kyle O'Reilly is. Like Darby Allin.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
That guy right here. Yeah, Darby Allin versus Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh, because that was going to be a tag team match and Sting got injured.
Yeah.
Okay, and they changed it to a singles match. Okay. I don't have that on mine. But okay.
I'm going for Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh, you know I'm going for Kyle O'Reilly. The Red Dragon, Elite, or Undisputed Elite, whatever you want to call them. Elite. All those guys.
You can still do the hand sign with Undisputed Elite.
UE it still works. Okay.
Well, you can't.
No, you can't. Wardlow versus MJF. We already know Wardlow won that match.
Wardlow won.
And which needed to happen. Wardlow was always going to win that match. The Hardys versus the Young Bucks.
Ooh.
The Hardys won. I already saw they won the match already.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm okay with that, I guess. I didn't really have a dog in that fight.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Here's what I want to ask you.
Okay. Me.
All
right.
Jericho Appreciation Society. What do you think of them?
Okay, I guess.
Can you elaborate on that? On those sounds you just made?
Okay, listen. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I know he's the guy who's supposed to be getting anything over with like the list of Jericho and then the what was it, the how many holds he can do and all this stuff.
The man of 1,000 holds.
Yeah. I don't know about this one.
Yeah.
This one feels like this feels like this is more for like those guys that's with him that he's like trying to.
That's the thing too. I feel like this faction is a downgrade from the inner circle.
Yeah.
He had a really good team, and then he said, "All right, enough of those guys. Let's get 2.0 some love."
Yeah, was it Daniel Garcia and
whatever
the rest of them?
Those guys.
Because they was feuding with Eddie Kingston for a bit.
Nobody's coming to an AEW show to see 2.0. I don't care if you put them in. I don't care if Chris Jericho puts his arm around him and say, "Hey, yeah, these guys are the guys." No, nobody cares.
I've actually the Acclaim. At least Acclaim's entertaining.
I don't like the Acclaim either.
You don't like the rap portion?
I fast forward that every time I watch it. I don't care for it at all. That band is not okay. All right, I'm just gonna.
We gonna get into it.
I'm gonna say something super controversial.
All right.
There's only 4 people listening to this podcast anyway,
and 2 of them is us.
Yeah. He can't rap.
Oh.
He's about as good as John Cena.
Oh no! Come on.
And John Cena can't rap either.
No, come on.
I said it. It needs to be said.
No, come on. Give him R-Truth.
No, R-Truth can rap.
Yeah.
R-Truth is good. R-Truth could rap circles around John Cena and this dude.
That's cold-blooded.
I said what I said. As somebody who grew up on hip hop, these people suck.
Okay. You know what?
I
haven't even watched like a match with the Acclaim in it. Since I'm pretty backed up on AEW, so I haven't even watched an Acclaim match. So I remember going, you know what? The zingers he's trying to do are good. I don't know if he has to rap to make them hit. He could probably just say them. I don't know.
That's how he's never on beat. He's literally that was the issue I had with
he was there. Yeah, there are some where he's just going away from the what's it called from the theme music.
So I'm seeing more updates from Double or Nothing, and I mentioned Julia Hart in the House of Black.
Okay,
she has officially joined House of Black.
Really?
She did. So I fantasy booked that minutes before it actually happened.
Well, I'm glad it worked out. Man, I wish we could have done that when I called what's her name to win the Money in the Bank.
Oh yeah, come on, Dillon.
Man, I called that I called that 2 weeks in advance, man. I ain't got no video evidence.
Okay, what Dillon is trying to say, he called Carmella to win Money in the Bank, and then she actually won the Money in the Bank
2 weeks in advance. No one was calling for Carmella.
Nobody.
I did.
She didn't. Technically, she didn't win money.
Okay, but I also called how she was going to win.
You did actually.
I called that.
You did. That's right.
Down the book.
You said that James Ellsworth was going to win the Money in the Bank.
Because everybody was going to cheer for James Ellsworth to walk up that ladder and grab that briefcase. I'm like, oh my God, it's happening. And no one was in the room with me to see it happen.
Yeah.
So I look like a crazy person.
Yeah, that's okay.
I still won, though.
Yeah.
Listen.
I got another question. Ask you how you feel about certain people. Blackpool Combat Club.
I like it.
Okay.
That's Bryan Danielson, John Moxley, and William Regal, right?
And Wheeler Yuta.
Oh yeah, he's in there too.
Yeah.
Guess I'm watching AEW again.
Yeah. That's like pretty cool little.
Those are my people, man.
They got a pretty cool group.
Is this like the new Shield?
No.
Okay.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Come on. That's a bit much.
That's a little too far.
Yeah, come on. Shield was one of the greatest factions of all time.
I mean,
this is just a bunch of people they threw together.
Okay, listen, I didn't want to say it. I'm glad someone else other than me said it. You know, I'm kind of biased.
The Shield was one of the best factions of all time because they broke up as early as they did.
That's true.
If they had stayed together, they would have been DX, NWO, literally every other faction in WWE history. They stay together too long. Nobody cares. New Day's been together too long.
Nah.
I'm just gonna again.
Nah, they still good.
They're good, but do you care?
Yeah. Nah, they still do it for me.
All right.
It's gonna take a little bit longer for me to be done with New Day.
New Day should have broken up.
Nah, that's gonna be a hard take, Nick. I don't know if you're gonna get a lot of fans on that.
Probably not. Hey, I already said John Cena can't rap.
Okay, but that's a popular sentiment, though.
I don't know that it is. People think that John Cena got bars. I have never heard these amazing bars of John Cena.
That sounds like a candy. Amazing bars.
That sounds like a candy that better be amazing.
Yeah.
If not, then
it's something out like the UK.
Amazing bars.
Amazing bars. But like a rapping candy bar. There you go.
Oh, God.
There you go.
So my 2 hot takes: John Cena can't rap. New Day should have broke up 3 years ago.
There you go. And all this because Jericho Appreciation Society versus Blackpool Club, Eddie Kingston, and Santana and Ortiz.
That's where all of this comes from.
That's where all that origin came from.
Yep.
I mean, I guess the GAS should win. I guess. I don't know.
I don't think they should win. Only because there's just nothing realistic about them, man. And I think this is also...
yeah, you got Eddie Kingston, Bryan Danielson, and Wheeler Yuta, and
Eddie Kingston easily could also be in the Blackpool.
They all people who just want to punch each other.
Yeah. They're just fighters, just scrappers. Those are people who can hurt you. Will Regal being one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Will Regal.
I feel like Will Regal's the final boss in that group.
That's why he put the group together.
He's like, listen,
these are people who
guys,
understand.
Y'all can't beat me. But together, we could be unstoppable.
Oh, that's a tough squad right there.
Hey, listen.
Jon Moxley, Bryan Danielson, Wheeler Yuta, Eddie Kingston. And at the head of the...
And any one of them could be a world champion.
Maybe not Wheeler Yuta. Or Eddie Kingston. I actually don't see Eddie Kingston as a world champion.
I could.
Maybe as a transitional champion.
Dang.
Maybe if they had like a world heavyweight championship to the WWE championship, like that one.
like a secondary
title. But it's clearly not of the same prestige.
Okay.
Like, we'll just give this to some people.
Like, we'll give this to like a well, not Danielson. What's the other guy? The guy that's from Canada that was supposed to be from India.
Oh, Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal
won the actual WWE championship.
Oh yeah, that's right. But that's for a different reason.
Yeah,
that's for monetary value.
They didn't. I don't even think they even.
Yeah, I don't think it didn't even really work.
Yeah, they put the belt when it was time to actually have him go back to be the champion. They put the belt back on AJ Styles.
Well, good for him. He's a former world champion.
Sure. Jade Cargill versus Anna Jay.
I mean,
we already said Athena comes back, and
Jade Cargill.
Malcolm Bivens. I'll call him Michael Bivens. But that's the dude from New Edition. Jurassic Express versus Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs versus Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland for the AEW Tag Team Championship. I don't care about this match.
I mean, that sounds like Jurassic Express is going to win. Maybe Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks?
I would be surprised if they won. I wouldn't be surprised if the outcome for any of them.
Yeah.
Any of them could win. And
that just sounds like a fun match. With a bunch of big dudes who can jump and fly.
It don't even sound that fun to me.
Really?
I'm not really excited about that match at all. I should be, I guess, but
I don't know. I like everybody in here.
I don't really care for Ricky Starks and Powerhouse.
Dang. You ain't on the Starks, man?
The Starks, man?
I don't know. I just came up with something.
Even more so, I'm not on that side.
You ain't feeling Ricky Ricardo?
Who? Who are we calling Ricky Ricardo?
Ricky Starks.
Oh, I feel like that was borderline racist.
What?
Call him Ricky Ricardo.
Look, I'm trying to come up with nicknames for this man.
Don't call him Ricky Ricardo.
What's his thing? Absolute? Is that like his thing?
I don't know. I turn the TV off when he comes on.
Like do Ricky Starks like that?
I do not like Ricky's. I think Ricky Starks is the most overrated person. That's my third hot take.
Dang, Nick. We got to call this episode the hot take for Nick.
Ricky Starks is the most overrated wrestler, professional wrestler. All right, I don't think I have any more now. I think it's all my hot takes.
Just wait till we get to Thunder Rosa.
I gotta be Thunder Rosa. I like Thunder Rosa, but I like Serena Deeb more.
Yeah.
So I want Serena Deeb to win, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we're gonna get a Serena Deeb. I'm sorry, Thunder Rosa, Ruby Soho match for the AEW title.
That'd be cool.
Or I'm sorry, a Jade Card or I don't know. Jade Cargill's the TBS champion, and then Thunder Rosa is the AEW Women's champion.
Yeah.
I don't think either of those belts are going to change hands tonight. So I don't know if you win the Owen Hart Cup, you get the title shot.
I would think so.
So
I hope it's not like the Andre Giant Battle Royal where you just get a trophy.
Well, I think I've heard that you just get a trophy, but I feel like I've also heard that you get a title shot.
They should give you something. Yeah,
you should get a title shot.
Yeah, title shot.
I wouldn't mind Ruby Soho going after either title.
Yeah,
but
I don't think she's. Well, she could win.
I'm assuming she wins the Owen Hart.
Right. Whoever wins.
Yeah, but I think it would make more sense for Ruby Soho to win that.
Unless Britt Baker just goes back to the top.
Yeah, I mean, that would be kind of. I don't want to see Britt Baker back at the top. I mean, I like Britt Baker, but we've seen it, and she
would be fighting Thunder Rosa again.
Yeah, and we've already seen that, and I just don't see why you need to go back to rehab. You know what? Here's the only way I can see Britt Baker winning the Owen Hart Cup if she goes and fight Jade Cargill for the TBS title.
Yeah,
because that's a matchup we haven't seen.
And Jade she Cargill, probably could beat Jade Cargill.
She could beat Jade Cargill, still undefeated.
Yep.
I could see them doing that.
Or they could do that for Jade Cargill to give her somebody legitimate to beat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that's the only reason why I'd be okay with Britt Baker winning the Owen Hart Cup.
That'd be cool.
Oh, somebody. So I heard somebody say that Samoa Joe and Adam Cole is going to fight for the men's Owen Hart Cup.
Oh, really?
And Britt Baker is fighting for the women's Owen Hart Cup. So maybe you can have Adam Cole and Britt Baker both be the winners.
That'd be
and they
cool.
have like a little moment.
That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah. So I can see that maybe.
Man, they need more couples doing sweet stuff on TV.
Yeah.
That'd be
There's
cool.
a lot of couples in wrestling.
Yeah, it's weird. And you don't know about them until,
It's weird. There's a lot of couples in wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool if Britt Baker and Adam Cole.
Now, you mentioned that not Johnny Gargano. Kyle O'Reilly is going to have a match against Darby Allin.
Yep.
I didn't know about that. That's an interesting matter. I don't know I got no prediction on that one. That could be anybody's game.
That could be. I think Kyle might win.
Maybe.
But then Darby Allin might win for Sting.
Darby Allin, he pulls out these wins.
Yeah, Darby Allin's like a weird one to get behind because he's always the one who like you can see him lose because he's the risk taker.
Yeah.
So like your favorite Nick, the Johnny Gargano. I'm gonna do something stupid when I should have just won the match.
And I was such a huge Johnny Gargano fan, but he had too many matches against Tommaso Ciampa where he would just lose in like the dumbest way possible. He lost a last man standing match to Tommaso Ciampa, where Tommaso Ciampa's hands were handcuffed, and he still because he somehow got DDT'd with a man who's
that's right. I saw that. His hands were behind his back.
His hands were handcuffed behind his back,
and he still got a DDT on.
And he DDT'd him, and oh my.
Oh, Johnny Gargano's something else, man.
Man,
only he can get DDT'd by a man who can't raise his arms.
Oh my! I jumped off the bandwagon just because of that.
Oh man, that's
so. Funny. And okay, the title match.
Oh,
so this is the one we got to talk about.
I don't think CM Punk's gonna win.
I don't think so either. Okay, I thought you were gonna take CM Punk.
Nah.
Okay.
Look, I'm probably the biggest CM Punk fan out there, other than Audrey Edwards and Homeboy.
Aubrey.
Did I say Audrey?
You did.
Aubrey Edwards. Sorry to both Audrey and Aubrey Edwards. But yeah, Aubrey Edwards and homeboy who met CM Punk when he came back. I don't think he should win. Because then what's the point? What's the point of having Hangman Page as the champion and having that heartfelt moment?
That's the thing too. Like, but I know that CM Punk is a popular pick, and that there are people who I think they even said like Vegas right now
is billing for him to win.
Yeah, CM Punk is the odds-on favorite.
Ooh, I wouldn't vote in that. That's some easy money on the other side. That's like,
yeah, I don't know.
I don't think that. There's no way they're like backstage. Like, yeah, CM Punk, we're gonna give you the title against who? I feel like it would be because especially with the Young Bucks. That's what I'm thinking. Like maybe this is how Hangman gets back cool with the Young Bucks. Maybe they help him win. Maybe he's down with it. Maybe he's not.
Well,
who knows? I feel like that's more interesting than just having CM Punk win and he's the champion all of a sudden. He hasn't even been there a year, has he?
Page?
CM Punk.
CM Punk, has it been a year? I don't think it's been a year.
Like a full year? Not a full 365.
Has it been a year?
It doesn't feel like it.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think he has been a year.
I don't think he's been there, like, nah.
So
I don't think he should win.
I don't think he should win. I think it's more important for Hangman to stay champion.
Yeah, and establish yourself as a dominant champion.
And I don't think he's had that. When you look at the champions they've had so far, they had Chris Jericho, they had John Moxley, they had Kenny Omega, and now Hangman. They've only had 4 champions. Hangman seems to be the lesser of those 4.
Yeah, he seems like the weakest.
He seems like the weakest, and I feel like they haven't booked him as strong.
Yeah, because like I think Jericho, didn't he have the inner circle at that point?
Did he? I think so.
So he had the inner circle. John Moxley was like untouchable at that
guy.
Yeah. And Kenny Omega, like, come on.
I mean,
the elite
he's probably actually the best in the world
right now.
And yeah, the elite. Like, Hangman is
literally pushing away from the Dark Order.
I was going to say Hangman has a Dark Order. He just doesn't want to use
he doesn't like. No,
which
guys,
makes
I got
me upset because I love the Dark Order.
Yeah, you got what's his name? 1-0?
Evil Uno.
Evil Uno. My bad. I always never get his name right. What's the other one? The one with the white mask.
Oh boy. 10.
I think it's 10.
5. No, it's 10. 10
right?
has the white mask.
Okay.
Oh man.
There's so many Dark Order members.
Oh, you're testing my Dark Order knowledge right now.
Well, listen, you get -1 in there, it's all over.
Oh, now. Okay, -1. That's the guy right there.
That's the future of AEW.
That's the future. Yeah, I agree with. I think CM Punk is.
He needs to lose, like an impactful match.
He's got to lose. Yeah, and I think and Hangman Page has to start fighting top tier people, and he has to start beating them.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
what was his last top tier match? Was with Brian
Adam Cole.
Oh, Adam Cole.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. Yes, right. Yeah,
that was his last pick, and then and the Bryan Danielson one, I felt like he wasn't really booked well.
No,
they went
matches. To a draw the first time,
and that was a draw where Bryan Danielson dominated that match.
Yeah,
he just ran out of time.
He ran out of time,
and then the second match, I shouldn't say he ran out of time because the match ends with Page hitting the buckshot lyric.
Buckshot, yeah, but
for the most part, that was all Bryan Danielson's match. The second match was a little bit more even, and then Page came out the winner. But he's never looked like a strong champion.
Well, like you look at someone like Roman Reigns, who's always meant to look like unbeatable.
Exactly. Maybe that's what Hangman needs. Maybe he's turn heel.
That's what we thought he was. That's what we think he's gonna do tonight. He has to, right?
Somebody's got to,
because he's been pushing away from the Dark Order. The Young Bucks think he's like they're still like cool with him.
Wow.
All signs.
I don't know how you do it. I don't know what. I don't really see an avenue to where he could turn heel unless
you would need like a part 2, like a CM Punk part 2 or something.
I think you would have maybe so, or you would have to debut somebody else who's going to align himself with Page.
Johnny Gargano.
That would be a terrible.
That'd be a terrible pitch.
I don't think that's a
bring the way to AEW.
Oh, Jesus. No. They're not even all there.
Nah, you only get like 2 out of the 4.
Yeah, you get Candace and everybody else, and maybe Dexter Loomis. Actually, Dexter Loomis would be a bad person.
Where's our girl at?
Hey, listen, don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. Oh man, can't believe man, Austin's gonna be devastated to hear about this. We don't call him Austin.
Yeah, you don't talk about that.
We call him Theory. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, I don't. There's nobody other than Gargano. There's nobody who's in the wings.
Yeah, who's just hanging out?
Who's
Johnny
available? Nobody.
I know Willie Mack is now free.
Unless you bring somebody who from the Forbidden Door. Which, I mean...
Who would you pull from the Forbidden Door?
Well, Hangman, along with the rest of the Elite, wasn't a Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Maybe Gorillas of Destiny shows up, and, they weren't... He was Elite, though.
Did they go to Impact and get Chris Bay? He's Bullet Club.
Okay, maybe not then.
He's Bullet Club.
Because actually the Bullet Club, that was the whole thing with the Bullet Club. The Elite had separated themselves from the Bullet Club and was their own faction within the faction. So having the Bullet Club show up on behalf of Hangman Page wouldn't make sense. You would really need the Elite to show up. And that's
just the Young Bucks.
The Young Bucks is really the only ones left because Cody's in WWE.
Yeah, Cody's in WWE feuding with The Miz. I'm sorry, Seth Rollins.
Marty Scurll is untouchable because he's Me Too. And he's...
That's right, he did get Me Too.
He's wrestling, but he's doing very small things.
Yeah, you ain't listening. You ain't seen that guy nowhere.
He's definitely...
Kenny Omega's trying to recover.
Kenny Omega's injured. It was going to have to be the Young Bucks.
Unless you get Homeboy with the spray.
And Adam Cole. But that would make no sense. Yeah, it actually makes no sense for any of them to help. I think he has to stay a babyface. There's no path to
But you can't turn CM Punk heel.
You can absolutely turn him.
You can? Think so?
Oh, yeah. CM Punk could turn heel tomorrow. Because he's already been kind of flirted with being heel. He's cutting heel promos against MJF in MJF's hometown. I think he kind of did something similar to that again. CM Punk...
He could. But people are still going to be with the theme song and all that. Of
course.
Yeah.
Of course. He's not going to be... He's going to be the heel that he's always been in WWE. He's going to be the guy...
Yeah, even in WWE,
everybody
cheered for him.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
And keep in mind, he's very rarely been a babyface. He primarily works heel. And I think that's where I'm not feeling CM Punk on his return. I think it's because he's a babyface.
Oh, you want him to just straight up just go for somebody's throat?
I want him to do something because I'm just not really impressed with this return.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I know you are.
Listen, you got me the shirt.
Yeah, you like CM Punk, so yeah, it's fine. I
don't know. I'm waiting for something.
I've never been a Punk fan like that. I like him, but
and you said you wasn't done with hot takes. Here you go, number 4. I can't believe this, man. I'm trying to keep a podcast going, and you destroying all my credibility.
Okay, that one I didn't feel like was that bad.
No, it wasn't.
I'm personally not as big a CM Punk fan as everybody else. I don't like him, but I don't have a shirt. I'm probably never going to get a shirt.
So what you're saying is you're an MJF fan.
I like MJF.
There you go.
I like MJF. I actually okay. Here is the hot take.
There you go. I knew it. Number 5.
Okay, number 5.
Here we go.
I think MJF is better than CM Punk.
Oh, there it is.
There it is, America. I said it, and the rest of the world. MJF greater than CM Punk. Better promo.
Oh, see, that's number 6 right there.
Better in-ring skill. Better character work.
How dare you?
There. It's out there now.
Get him out.
I said it.
Where's the dude with the cane?
No, son.
Drag him off the set.
I said what I said. MJF better than CM Punk.
Well, we'll see now, won't we? It depends on if this man signs that contract.
He won't. I don't think he is.
I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know what he especially thinks he's gonna do at WWE. He ain't gonna have half.
Well, I'm gonna say this: Cody Rhodes' return to WWE, which also did happen within the last time we had this podcast.
That's true. Wow, that's right. We theorized, but it didn't happen yet.
Never had happened yet.
Oh dang!
So far, so good on Cody Rhodes' return to WWE.
Okay. Nah, this might be another hot take.
Oh,
this might be a hot take for me.
Hot take number one for
okay.
Let's go.
I'm not really thrilled about his to be okay, listen, maybe it's just them testing the waters with him with Seth Rollins and The Miz.
Wow.
But like this whole thing with the countdown with him
that's stupid. Well, that's because they're getting destroyed in the ratings. Except for when Cody Rhodes is on TV.
But even then I'm like, I'm waiting for something. Like when am I supposed to be interested? I guess I'm supposed to already be interested.
Mm-hmm.
But
You're
like
supposed to be already interested.
Here's the thing. I've seen Cody Rhodes.
Adrenaline in my soul.
I've seen Cody Rhodes back when he had black hair and the knee pads under the knees.
Yeah.
And he was the lankiest man you could see in the ring.
Yeah.
So I've seen him, yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
It's like, wait, he was inside his skin? I got what you said. But I got what you said.
Yeah, so I've seen him like when he was like still like trying to find that person. And then he got his nose busted and then he was dashing. And he had the mirror and all that stuff. But he had the cool name of the Disaster Kick, which he still does.
He still does.
And he still called it the Disaster Kick, I think. So that's cool.
Yep.
All I'm saying is I'm waiting for someone to really bring it out. Because I saw that Seth Rollins match. I think, what was that? What was that last pay-per-view?
That was WrestleMania.
WrestleMania?
Oh, the last that was Backlash.
WrestleMania
Backlash.
WrestleMania, yeah. Sorry, how could I forget? WrestleMania Backlash.
That name's not dumb at all.
God, that's not confusing in the slightest. Yeah, WrestleMania Backlash. So and I was like, okay, so I felt like the end because Cody Rhodes won again. All right, we're done here.
Yeah.
No, we're getting ready for number 3, and it's about to be in the Hell in a Cell. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's
okay, guys.
Yeah, that's also getting ready to happen.
What are y'all gonna do in the Hell in a Cell nowadays? Like maybe back in the Attitude Era, maybe a Hell in a Cell would be like, okay, they'll get some thumbtacks. Maybe they're gonna go on the top of the cage and do something crazy. But like, they're probably gonna do the same stuff they did before. They're probably gonna do a lot of in-ring work. Maybe go outside, throw somebody into a cage. Maybe you might see thumbtacks. Maybe.
I don't even know if we're gonna even
get that.
Yeah. That seems far-fetched nowadays.
Like the Hell in a Cell just ain't what it used to be. It's essentially a cage over a normal ring.
I have gone on record, not on record on this podcast, but I have said Hell in a Cell should not be its own
pay-per-view. No.
It should be a match that you just bring out every now and again. It loses its luster when you
turn it into a pay-per-view.
Yeah, because
now you're forced to have one.
Yes, now you have to have a Hell in a Cell match. Why not? Because now, and also you take that away from other pay-per-views. So imagine like a WrestleMania, you got this really big feud. And you could have. Why not make it a Hell in a Cell? Why not make it a Hell in a Cell? Or and that's also the issue I have with TLC.
TLC.
We've had the greatest TLC match of all time was at a WrestleMania. Yep. It was never at TLC.
That was the Edge spearing Jeff Hardy.
Exactly.
That was the nose explosion of Joey Mercury.
Was that a good TLC?
Was that not the same TLC?
No, Joey Mercury wasn't even in WWE.
That's right. Who was in that? That was Edge and Christian, Dudley Boys, and Jeff Hardy. The Hardy Boys, right?
You're so young.
Dang.
You can't.
I merged them into one TLC.
Together.
Oh. You don't know what doesn't help is that the Hardy Boys was in that one too, wasn't they? Weren't they? Yeah.
Oh, and for the Joey Mercury one?
Yeah.
I don't know which one it is. I don't even think I was watching WWE at that point.
Hey.
And was that even a TLC match? Or was that Money in the Bank?
That was Was it? No, it was TLC.
Okay.
Because it was Eminem.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay. That might have been one of the WrestleMania TLC matches.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess I'm just waiting for that one match for Cody.
Adrenaline in my soul.
I feel like they need to turn the song up because I can barely hear it.
Yeah, because everybody's singing their hearts out. That amazing song.
I wonder if they
that nobody knows all the lyrics.
No, they don't.
I just know.
Is that on Spotify?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I got to get on Spotify.
It's called Kingdom by Downstreet.
Of course,
Downstreat is the official theme song.
They did what's his name, Chris Jericho's theme, which was like, for a while I was like,
isn't Downstreet also Batista?
Yes, I want to say yes. They've done the Miz.
Wow,
which is like he still has that.
No,
song.
Wait, or is Downstreet Christian?
That might be Christian. I don't know. You can look it up.
I'm looking it up. You take over for me. I got to do some Googling.
So yeah, Cody Rhodes. So yeah, Cody with Cody Rhodes as like the, I guess the benchmark you could say for like AEW people coming over to WWE. There is no way they're gonna let MJF straight up just throw like curse words on air at his level. Because like I don't think WWE sees MJF as like as big a star as Cody Rhodes. They'll probably take him and be like,
that's an interesting question right there.
Yeah, the thing. Here's the thing. You and me like MJF. Yeah. We think he's a big player.
I just said it. I think
you think he's better than CM Punk. And look how they treated CM Punk.
That's a great point.
Like, come on now.
That's a great point.
Like, I guess the only way they could probably treat him as big as a star as he thinks he is by spite. Like, in spite of CM Punk and Tony Khan as a whole.
Yeah.
But then how long does that last? How long does spite last before you go, well, this wasn't a good idea?
That's kind of what I'm worried about with Cody Rhodes. I'm enjoying the Cody Rhodes. And I keep singing
you sing one song that everybody knows.
Yeah, and then I like Cody Rhodes. I became more of a Cody Rhodes fan after he left WWE.
Yeah, see, I was a fan before he left. I was a Legacy fan, all right? I'm going to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
I was a big Legacy fan.
I didn't care for Legacy at all. I've never been a huge Randy Orton fan. I like Randy Orton.
It's a new day.
I didn't like that song. I thought Cody Rhodes was just okay. I thought Ted DiBiase.
Oh no, okay. You did not. Not with I forgot the name of its finisher, but like the
Dream Street.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the beginning.
Turn the submission move into an actual move.
No,
come on.
You made an actual move.
You know what I mean?
Dare you?
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Hot take number 6. The seven. I lost count. The $1 Million Dream is one of the greatest finishers in the history of professional wrestling.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, I said it.
Get this
Top 10
out of here.
Top 10.
Okay, what about Crossroads?
One of the worst finisher moves of all time.
Oh man, number 8.
Number 8.
Jesus.
One of Crossroads is it doesn't make sense. Okay. You got to give yourself a DDT just to give somebody else a reverse DDT. I stand behind that. That's the hill.
How can you on this podcast say such ludicrous things?
Ludicrous. No, listen.
Where's that man when you need him?
No, listen. I don't get Crossroads. I don't understand why that move was supposed to be effective. I have to spin around and fall on my head so that you can spin around and land on your head.
Hey, it's effective.
Moving on. Okay, so Down Straight doesn't sing Batista or Christian.
Oh.
I don't know. But they did Miz.
Oh, yeah. Miz still uses that thing.
Yeah, I saw
from
that.
Like 2008.
Yeah. He does still use the same things. I'm kind of surprised he still has the same things on.
I mean, Down Straight's cool with WWE.
But they still got to pay him.
That's true.
They're still getting those residuals. And WWE.
Well, the Miz is the only one who's using their theme, I think. So,
it's a smaller check, so I'll give you that.
So yeah, I guess I don't know. I hope honestly, personally, I just hope MJF finds somewhere where he's happy.
Mm-hmm.
That's ultimately my end goal. As long as he's happy where he is, that's what I care more about than anything else. I don't know if that's going to be in wrestling or wherever else he decides to go.
He seemed like I can't see him doing anything but wrestling because nobody else is gonna put up with his crap. And in any other field of work.
Yeah. I hope the best for him. I think that's all the AEW card.
I was gonna try and go do like a quick preview of their Hell in a Cell card, but I can't find it.
I don't think they have one.
So far,
it's just that Cody Rhodes Seth Rollins match
and the women's match. The women's Raw Championship is going to be between Bianca Belair, Asuka, and now Becky Lynch has been added to that match, and that's so now we're going to get a triple threat match, which I think is kind of weird, but We're gonna get a triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship.
Wait, was that the one Naomi was gonna lose?
That's the one that Naomi was supposedly was gonna lose.
Oh,
so she was gonna.
So we went from the one that didn't make no sense to the one that actually makes sense, at least closer sense.
Kinda.
Why didn't we just go down that path
I
anyway?
feel like they were probably gonna do Asuka versus Becky and then Naomi versus Bianca.
I guess.
But now since Naomi's not there,
Naomi's gone, so we have to put it in a triple threat. Which I don't know how you would have gotten to Bianca versus Naomi other than that 6-pack challenge.
They had a plan in place, but I think Naomi was going to win that, and in some kind of way Sasha was going to go after Ronda. But it's just
all of it is the problem with that whole thing with Sasha and Naomi is the problem is the booking was awful from before they left.
Yeah,
like the reason they were in that horrible spot isn't necessarily Sasha and Naomi's fault, and you could have different opinions on whether or not they should have walked out. But the issue happened before that even happened. That happened before the tag titles happened.
Yeah,
is that they don't know how to book anything that's not the world title.
It's been a long time coming for, and I think that's why there are some reports. There's people who feel it, who's fine with this happening and they wish. There's a report that they wish they would have had the guts to do the same thing.
I bet they do.
Because
I think Sasha, maybe Charlotte. Well, definitely Charlotte. Are probably like the only women who could do something like this and then have it not lead to their immediate firing.
I don't know if Sasha is still protected.
That's why I was kind of like,
this is not the first time she's walked out,
right?
And I think you can do it once, but I don't think you can do it twice. I believe wholeheartedly if AEW wasn't around the corner, she would have gotten really started.
Probably.
And that's saying even if she could have gone to Impact, it would have been fine.
WWE's like, whatever.
Exactly.
We'll take that chance.
NWA.
And if you think about it, even early AEW, they still would have been like, we'll take that chance.
Yeah.
Okay. You gonna go to AEW? Okay.
And really, if I'm WWE, I still, if I'm really that mad at Sasha, I still take that.
Oh yeah.
Because I've seen nothing from AEW's women's division that makes me believe they're that much better.
Hey, no way they're gonna put Sasha above Jade Cargill or like a Britt Baker level.
I think that the women's division is getting better in AEW, but it's still a long ways away.
Oh yeah.
They got problems.
They're still in like Divas era.
I wouldn't say they're not. No, they're not that bad. They're not that bad.
I'm talking about in terms of like it being to like where you didn't really have a women's division before Divas. Well, you had Trish Stratus, Lita.
Yeah, you didn't have much.
I guess that's Mickey James came around.
Yeah,
eventually.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they're but while the rest of the division, the men's side is very much like filled out, and maybe there's maybe too many people there. It's at the opposite of the women.
Women's where it's like, well, you got Jade Cargill, you got Britt Baker, Ruby Soho,
Sheeta.
Who?
Exactly. I like Sheeta.
Sheeta. Okay.
Sheeta.
Yeah, I remember Sheeta.
Not a household name, but you got
Sheeta. Yeah. Serena Deeb. Okay.
Yeah.
Anna Jay.
Tay
Conti. Wait.
The Bunny.
Oh yeah, the Bunny. I thought you said Anna Jay's nickname was the Bunny.
No. Anna Jay's
the Bunny.
Yeah, you got the Bunny.
The Bunny.
Tay Conti, you said.
Bunny.
Julia Hart.
Wait, she's actually like in that?
Sure.
Okay. She's House of Black member.
Yeah.
So,
What else we got? Okay. Oh, Nyla Rose.
Oh, yeah. How do we always forget Nyla Rose?
And now you got Toni Storm now.
Thunder Rosa. Chris
Statlander. We're really going to name everybody in
We're trying to remember people.
And we still got plenty of names left.
We do?
I mean, there's plenty of we're not exactly going to fill this whole podcast.
Oh, my girl. The zombie girl.
Abaddon.
Oh, man, she's so cool. She's only on Dark, which sucks because I can't ever catch Dark because it comes on right before Raw comes on.
You're trying to watch it live.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube.
That's true.
Just watching it.
It's
on demand. Yeah, that's weak. weak excuse, Dylan. Oh, God.
Hey, listen.
Are you really an Abaddon fan?
Oh, how dare you?
Are you really?
Yes.
Okay.
He said, trying to convince himself. I do want to see like a legitimate match with her. Because her gimmick seems cool.
Hey,
it's dumb wrestling at its best.
Unfortunately, and they are going to be in LA next week, and unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go. Hopefully, AEW comes back to LA. I don't know why they are like allergic to the West Coast. They just got to do all the shows in Chicago
like
and Florida.
West Coast, best coast.
West Coast is the best coast. They don't want to come here. Tonight's pay-per-view is in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's in Las. I was about to say, yeah, they up there with the Raiders country.
They are, and now they want it.
Sorry, Raider Nation.
Thank you.
About to get stabbed in the back soon.
Yeah. Legally, I'm supposed to.
Yeah, legally, I'm supposed to get stabbed in the back.
Now. I'm supposed to.
I need to avoid all parking lots as much as possible.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it slide. Let it slide. In the future,
it's a Raider Nation.
Raider Nation.
Is there anything that's called like country?
Yeah, there's a few people who have a country. What is a country?
Like Lions Country or something?
It's usually like an animal. I think there's a Bears country.
Yeah,
there's some countries out there, but for the most part, everybody does a nation.
Raider Nation. Raider Nation does sound better.
Oh, but country. The Niners have a gang.
What?
Niner gang.
Niner gang?
Yeah.
I feel like you might actually get hurt saying something like that.
Yeah, I've heard. That's a popular one. I think officially they're probably Niners Nation or something like that.
Yeah.
But I hear Niner fans call it Niner Nation. Niner gang.
That's scary.
And just to keep it wrestling related, Usos are Niners fans. And so when football season, you'll hear them talk about Niners gang a lot on.
You see that picture someone put up of the Usos and Romance when they were younger? That they put Sami Zayn in.
I did see that. That's hilarious. That was hilarious.
Man, Sami Zayn, man.
Sami Zayn deserves better. Sami's okay.
This might be his best work yet.
How many hot takes I'm on right now?
I think this might be number 8 coming up.
Number 8 hot take. Sami Zayn needs to leave WWE so he can go somewhere where he can become a world champion like he deserves. Sami Zayn is the best talent WWE has. Now that Cesaro's not there anymore. Sami Zayn is the best talent on the WWE roster, men or women, who is not getting the respect he deserves.
What if Cesaro showed up at Double or Nothing?
That'd be pretty good.
Is the 30 days over?
It's been over.
Oh,
he's a free agent.
Oh shoot!
That's actually don't shoot yourself into a corner.
Don't shoot yourself into a work.
Don't listen, brother. Don't work your shoot until you shoot your work into a work. You're working yourself into a shoot, brother. I don't remember. I don't remember how that
Steiner math might be some of the best.
They did it.
Nick, come on.
They did.
Did I do it?
No. This is Cesaro.
Ooh, don't do
Britt Baker and Adam Cole both.
Oh my goodness!
So they are.
Did they like hug in the middle?
I don't know that part. I don't know. I just see the graphic.
Dang, Nick, dude, come on, don't do that to me.
Oh no.
I can't be calling them like that.
No.
Oh man. To work,
brother.
To a shoot, brother.
Don't shoot yourself into a work, brother, and work yourself in. You're shooting your shoots and you're working yourself into a work, and I don't know.
What's some of the 10 best like wrestling? What are you talking about? Because Steiner math, you got the work yourself into a shoot. Suffer and Succotash.
Those are all iconic for 3 different reasons. The Suffer Succotash was just awful right.
It was just stupid.
The work yourself to shoot was just Hulk Hogan being senile and weird and not knowing how to. And it was all it was like bad grammar. And then the Steiner match was probably the greatest. Unintentionally great, but also intentionally great at the same time.
Yeah, the math worked out. He did the math.
Made sense.
Yeah.
Somebody crunched the numbers and decided, oh, this makes total sense what he's saying.
Yeah.
It makes no sense, but it makes total sense.
Right.
He's adding fractions to decimals, but you know what? Whatever.
It worked out.
He's going over 100%. It doesn't matter. He flubbed some lines, but you know what? It's okay. He remembered the math.
He remembered what he needed to say, and he got it out there.
And Petey Williams just made it better. Just the confused look on his face, like, wait, what?
Yeah, the shades on his face helped.
Yeah.
You didn't see where he was looking, so you just had to go with his body language.
What?
More breaking news?
Oh, no. I'm still talking about that. I'm done. I got nothing.
Hey, that's all I got.
AEW. We touched on the WWE card, and we talked a little bit about Sasha and Naomi and their situation. And
I hope Naomi's doing good. You haven't heard anything.
That's the thing.
From her.
I think everybody's more sympathetic towards Naomi, and with Sasha, they're like, you know what? She's a troublemaker. That's Sasha.
I feel like Naomi probably had the same attitude, but she probably didn't want to.
She's put up
outright walk out. Yeah.
I mean, they had.
She was. Yeah.
Just because she's not getting the respect
Naomi deserves better.
Naomi deserves better, and I think what I said with Sasha, if it wasn't for AEW being around the corner, I think they would have released her. They would have released Naomi a long time ago.
Oh,
if it wasn't for the fact that she's Jimmy Uso's wife, and
she's cool with like the family.
Yeah, and she's by marriage the first cousin of Roman Reigns, who's the head of the table.
Who she was probably going to be in the bloodline with before she walked
Jimmy
out.
Said, it's very like
very likely, and everyone was like, she needs to be in there. Like,
oh man! And then
that would have been so sick.
Literally, like the next week, I want to say
she walked out with Sasha.
So Naomi, they don't see anything in Naomi. There. So I would really like Naomi to go somewhere to like AEW.
She want to see her at least be close to the world title picture. Because she's a former world champion.
Yeah.
And she was really good. That's where the whole the glow thing came from.
Yeah.
She had a glow in the dark title. Like she made that whole thing work.
Yeah.
She had the rear view, man.
That's terrible.
And we all look, you and me look, we had some hot takes. I think we can both agree the rear view
not
probably should
not the best move.
Let's just say, I don't know if that's like close to like a Me Too you can get, but I think you should probably rewrite that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just a little bit. So, maybe,
look, I'm going to keep it, as far as wrestling concerned, not a good move.
No.
Not it.
The booty to the face?
It has no function.
And that's her finish?
It has no function. Nobody should be. She's never been anybody with a rear view.
Has she not?
No. Not her. Is that her finisher?
Was it the scissors kick?
No, I think she has like a Starship Pain sort of thing.
Oh, really? Man, I haven't seen like her actually wrestle.
See, that's the problem. That's the reason why Naomi's not getting a chance. People don't watch her matches.
I watch her matches, but she don't ever finish them. That's what Sasha Banks is for. Sasha Banks usually finishes her matches.
Before she was in a tag team.
How long ago was that?
Not that long ago, Dylan. This is a new tag team with Sasha. Oh man, this is why women's wrestling is not progressing. People aren't watching it. Hey, I say that. I have not watched Monday Night Raw or SmackDown.
Come on, Nick.
In years.
You came. Well, you did say it was like a Starship painting. Now that I'm thinking about, she does do like the leg.
Yeah, she does
the leg bounce. Yeah,
she does do the twist. But I think she has a finisher. No.
All I know is that she does the rear view
submission.
She does the scissors kick, and she does like you said, the springboard, whatever that is.
Does she have a submission?
Probably. Oh, does she have something like with her legs? With like she chokes you out with her legs?
That's what I'm thinking. Is that her or is that Liv?
That could be either or. To be honest, I can't. Their movesets are somewhat similar with that.
Okay, she has a head scissors DDT.
Oh yeah, that's right. She does like the.
Oh, yeah. She does have a submission. It is a Slayo mission, as she calls it. It's like a Ring of Saturn.
Hey, never heard it called that.
I didn't know that was
Slayo mission.
Slayo mission. And then they do have the rear view is listed as a finisher, and the split leg moonsault.
There you go.
I think that's her main finisher.
And split, yeah.
She does do a super scissors
She does a scissor kick, yeah.
But it's not a finish. It's probably
like a probably just in her arsenal.
Yeah, all right, Joe.
Hey, I think that's enough for us.
We did enough. Oh, programming note. So the last time we did do a podcast, we started the theme song tournament. We haven't forgotten about the tournament. We still have it. I think I know where the paper is. I'm almost positive I know where it is. The next one, you want to?
Oh yeah.
The next
we podcast, should have enough time.
Yeah, the next podcast we're gonna try and
finish that,
knock out some more, and
we still gotta talk about a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening.
Heels, top 5 heels and stuff.
Yeah. I still got some more games I want to play. I still want to do another round of who won.
That's true.
I've still been working on it. I have like 5 matches already. I want to try and get like a good amount. Some other games I want to do. I don't want it to just be recaps and reviews. That's kind of boring.
Right.
We just we got because I feel like when we do the theme songs and the top 5s and this, we find out more. It's stuff that we didn't know about each other.
That's true. I didn't know you hated CM Punk.
Okay, I didn't say.
You heard it here, folks. From my mouth to your ears, Nick hates CM Punk.
I hate CM Punk.
I can't believe you didn't cry when he didn't show back. When he didn't come back.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Okay.
And you badmouth the guy who cried. That's crazy.
I didn't badmouth that guy. I understood where he was coming from. I just didn't also get that emotional. That's all.
How dare you? Me and him connected on an emotional level.
I did.
I knew that man personally from childhood.
No, you did. You have never seen him. That man is at least somewhere close to Chicago. You saw that on Instagram.
It was Twitter.
Okay.
How dare you?
Okay, my bad.
I don't be on the ground.
Apologies all around.
I feel like an old man saying that.
All right.
All right, we out. That was Cut to Finish with Nick and Dillon.
Yeah.
That sounds weird to say it that way. Dillon and Nick.
That's right.
It's better.
Okay.
See you next time.
Peace.